I think I was a mistress. What do I do? Hey everyone, my head is absolutely spinning and I have no idea what to do. I'll also be using fake names and fake places. In September 2024, I, a 23-year-old woman, started dating Paul, who was 30. Paul and I got along great and we had so much fun. We had already known each other for about a year since we both went to the same bar, Tucker's. We talked very seriously for about a month and a half before we started dating. About 2 months in, I saw a Facebook post of their wedding from around 3 years earlier. I obviously confronted him. He explained that yes, he was still married, but that they were separated and getting a divorce. He explained that she wanted to open their relationship and then she fell in love with someone else. He broke up with her, but at the time they lived in their shared home where she shared a room with her new boyfriend. I did confirm these things with some of the other patrons and friends from Tucker's. So honestly, I was still pretty uncomfortable with this new information, so I suggested that maybe I could come over to his house soon. That way I could actually see his space and, confirm that he really had the situation he said he did. Oh, and just so you know, he had already told me that his sister and her husband were living in the same house. About a week went by, and he told me he just couldn't do it because it would create so much chaos in the house that it would be, unbearable for him to be at home. It was honestly a crappy situation, but I did end up breaking up with him. We ended things on good terms, though, just with the understanding that it didn't work out. Since the breakup, we would still hang out every now and then. Maybe one night every 2 weeks, or even less often. When we did, we'd go out for drinks, hang out with friends, and there was even one time we went to see a movie. But almost every single time we hung out, at some point in the night, he would end up professing his love for me and saying how much he regretted not making it work. Fast forward to the other night. So we're hanging out at a different bar than usual, just having a fun time, drinking, playing games, that kind of thing. Also, kinda important info here, we haven't done anything spicy since we broke up. Anyway, on our way back so he can drop me off, I asked if he could stop so I could get McDonald's. While we're in the drive-thru, right next to the pickup window, a car comes flying around the bend and just stops in front of us. I look into the car that's blocking us in and, oh my gosh, it's his wife. When we pulled out and parked, she parked right next to us. I asked again, "Are you sure I don't need to leave?" That's when he said, "I think you should go." I started to grab my things and Sarah, his wife, started asking me questions like, "How do you know each other? Who are you? How long have you known him? Where did you meet?" I started to get, obviously very uncomfortable and only responded with, "I'm Lily. We're friends. But I am not sure if this is a conversation for me to be around for, so I'm just going to go." As I'm walking away, I call for a different ride and I hear her yell at him, "What, so you take off your ring now? You don't wear it when you're away from me or something?" I had never seen him with a ring on. I confirmed with friends and his sister about his situation and honestly, everyone agreed that is what had been going on. Now I'm just confused and worried. I honestly had just believed him. Do I reach out to her? What happens if she reaches out to me, or what if he does? Please help.